Hey guys, it's me, it's Emily O. I'm the creator and proud owner of MILSO Support. It's been a long time since I've made a video, or since I think anyone's made a video, and we're working on that. My lamp is making me like orange. Let's turn that off. Um, anyways, but I know it's been like an extra long time since I personally have made a video, and I would just like to explain why. Um, I can't remember the exact month. I think like early November. I came out to my parents and well, I mean to everybody. All of my churches that my dad preaches at. I mean that's a lot of them. Um, but I came out with my eating disorder, which had gotten, well, at this point, very life threatening. Um, I'm recovering from anorexia nervosa, and for 8 weeks leading up to, I went inpatient, voluntarily went inpatient at a hospital here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, because I live in Grand Haven. Grand Rapids is about a 30-minute drive depending on traffic and weather conditions. But I told my therapist, and I told my mom and everything. My dad had never known how bad it was. He knew like I kind of had one, but he would never admit it. And it got to the point where, like, with anorexia nervosa, first, that's the one where you don't purge after you eat. You just restrict. So you just don't eat. Now bulimia, on the other hand, is where you'll eat like with your family or whatever, so no one knows that something's wrong, and then later on, within the 2 hours, because it's 2 hours of digestive time after any meal, with any human being. 2 hours is how long it takes, and in that 2 hours you would go and throw up all your food. And I have been both in my life, so I do struggle with bulimia as well, but mainly because bulimia can kill you a whole lot faster than anorexia can, and so I just restricted a lot. But as long as, I could feel like a wave of this coming on, and when I say a wave, it means I have had this eating disorder for 10 years. 10 solid years, and I never told anybody except for my fiance. And but I did tell Nathan that it's not his life, it's not his story, and he's not allowed to tell anyone or tell my parents or anything like that, which obviously wasn't fair to him, and it put a lot of stress on our relationship. So after 10 years of hiding, I came out in like early November to everyone and got the help that I needed, because for a month and a half leading up to my inpatient time, I wasn't hydrating anymore. I was only taking enough liquids to choke down my nighttime medications, and I really do mean just to choke down my medications. Other than that, nothing. And that's when I knew that this time Ed had full control over my life. I wasn't gonna beat it this time. And it's not like I really beat it any other time, but it was bad for like a month or two, and then I was fine. I just, I didn't eat a whole lot, but I was fine. And it was gonna kill me this time. Ed, because in the hospital they tell you to make a persona, so your eating disorder is easier to face. And obviously, eating disorder, I was in the ED program, so Ed, creepy kind of, but I mean, you get used to it. But yeah, Ed was gonna kill me. I don't want to die. And don't get me wrong, I have not been in the hospital since November. No, my insurance company kicked me out after exactly a week because my BMI went up and I must have gained a little bit of weight. But for 8 weeks leading up to the night that I was put in the hospital, I can tell you guys to a tenth of a pound how much I weighed. that's not good. A tenth of a pound for 8 weeks. It's not good. And I'm in no way blaming, going and getting my spinal procedures done every week. But that's how I knew. Now I get weighed backwards, and they scratch it off or white it out on my procedure sheets. But my parents know, like my family, my dad knows, and he'll tell my mom. My mom will tell my brother. My brother, well, they don't tell my sister because she'll tell me. Because I just can't handle knowing my own weight. But, excuse my language that I'm about to use, but I'm kicking Ed's ass right now. I'm doing really well. I know I've gained weight, but at the same time, I don't fit into my size 0 or my size 3 jeans anymore, which makes me really sad. So I had to go out and buy smaller pairs of jeans, and I knew that 0 existed, and I knew that double zeros existed. But I am currently a size 000 short, because I'm short. So size 000 short are the jeans that I'm wearing right now. I'm in a dress because it's Sunday and I just got out of church, and it's actually my brother's 22nd birthday, so happy birthday, Nathaniel, I love you. But Ed just took over my life, and an eating disorder has a way of doing that. The thoughts that it's gonna tell you. Oh, you can't go out with your friends. This is a terrible reference, and if any of you guys have cancer or have a family member, loved one, friend, or anything that has cancer, I am extremely sorry if you feel offended by this. But an eating disorder spreads in your brain like cancer takes over someone's body. Because it feeds on making you pull back from everything in your life. School, work, church, friends, theater, music, anything in your life that could potentially, like, you might tell someone that you're struggling with food or whatever, and it just cuts it immediately. And that's why I haven't made one. Then the week after, I was forcefully removed from the hospital because my insurance company, quote unquote, literally told me I wasn't sick enough to stay there and recover. Great job, insurance companies. Flawless, right? But a week after that, I flew back to my hometown, Sutherland, Oregon, and spent about a week and a half with my aunt and uncle there with Kirk and Tara, and I met up with my original best friend Dylan Marnie, and met his friends, and that was fun. But that also spun my engagement and relationship completely out of control, because in Oregon, nobody remembered me. There was no one there that was still alive that remembered me. Or that was a weird sentence. Either everyone was dead or nobody remembered who I was. They just know my dad's name. So they know I'm an Owens, and that's it. But that spun my relationship out of control. Because there were no expectations in any way at all. And Nathan and I almost ended up breaking up, to be completely honest. This hurts to talk about because Nathan and I just patched things up and moved past it. But there's no gruesome details or whatever. I mean, I did do something that broke his trust, but we're working through that. Ladies, if you have a great guy, and if you feel like they're emotionally pulling from you, do not reach out for someone else. Because I did. And I almost lost Nathan. It's a terrible thing. So just make sure you talk to your man. Make sure you communicate with your man. It takes two to make a relationship work and to make a relationship fall apart. So, anyways, Nathan and I are all good though. I just got back Thursday, the 22nd of January of 2015. I don't know why I said that. From seeing him, and I spent altogether almost 3 weeks with him. And I didn't go with his family or anything. It was just us, and it was fantastic, and it was great. And after everything fell apart, then we kind of rebuilt it, and well, now we're registered at Target and Bed Bath & Beyond. We bought his wedding ring, and the wedding is in a little less than 5 months. June 19th was right around the corner. So Nathan gave me another chance, and everything between us is great. It really is, because we talked, and we're keeping it up. So that is why I have been gone. There's just been a lot going on, and I shouldn't have left the page or anything like that. I'm sorry. So I hope all of you forgive me. And Chelsea, if you have made it to 11 minutes and 30 seconds, I hope that it is okay that I told everyone my story. I just wanted everyone to know why I was gone. But now that all the ISIS stuff is kind of dwindling down, we're gonna start pumping out these videos. And so subscribe, like the videos, share the videos, join my group. Please join it. I'm not kidding when I say this, there's no drama in my group at all. And advertising is only on Thursdays. And if something's advertised beforehand, we politely comment on it. By we, I mean me and my admins. And shout out to my admins. You ladies are fantastic. You do so much for me, and I couldn't have asked for better ones. I love you all so much, and I hope that one day we can all meet. So, anyways, yeah, join my group. It's called MILSO Support. MILSO is all capital. And then when you do join the group, make sure you read very carefully the pinned post at the top of the page, and just introduce yourself on the page. You know, branch, whatever else. So like we can try to match you up with like another girl that's like in a similar situation or whatever, because I've talked a little bit about her big sister little sister program. So yes, please join my group. I would love for it to continue growing in a positive way that it always has been, and to make sure that everybody has support, because everybody deserves it. So to end this video at 14 minutes, you're never alone. The thoughts in your head and Ed will tell you that you are completely alone. No one cares, no one loves you, and whatever else, all these terrible, awful things. You are not alone. Okay? Private message me. I will help any of you and all of you through anything. Just give me a message. Alright. Be nice to people. Make sure you communicate with your SO. And share and like my video. Alright. Stay strong. Because I personally know that it is possible to stay strong. I love you all. And have a wonderful day.